His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa sent a cable of congratulation to His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco on the occasion of his country's throne day. In the cable, His Majesty King expressed his best wishes to the Moroccan monarch for good health and happiness, and to the people of Morocco further progress and prosperity under His Majesty's leadership. His Majesty the King praised the strong fraternal relations between Bahrain and Morocco and the development and growth witnessed in various fields, affirming the commitment to continuing to develop joint work and cooperation to achieve common goals and meet the aspiration of the two brotherly people. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa sent a cable of congratulations to His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco on the occasion of Morocco's throne day. The representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, Chairman of Babco Energies, praised over the company's second Board of Directors meeting for the year 2025. His Highness reaffirmed the strategic importance of aligning the group long-term strategy with Bahrain national energy goals, reaffirming the commitment to sustainable growth, institutional reliance, and the leadership in energy transition. The board meeting also focused on reviewing strategic updates and progress from the first and second quarters of the year on key group-wide initiatives, commending ongoing efforts to enhance organizational performance and drive integrate values across Babco Energies and its subsidiaries. During the meeting, Group CEO of Babco Energies, Mark Thomas, provided an overview of the evolving energy landscape, outlining opportunities for innovation, investment and transformation to ensure continued adaptability and global competitiveness. Updates were also provided on the Babco modernization project. On the occasion of the World Day Against Trafficking in Person, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Chairman of the National Committee for Human Rights, Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Zayani, commended Bahrain's continued efforts to position itself as a regional and international model in combating human trafficking and promoting human rights. He underscored that these accomplishments reflect the strategic visions of His Majesty the King, supported by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. The Minister expressed pride in Bahrain's progress in upholding rights and dignity through the implementation of Law 1 of the year 2008 with respect to trafficking in person. He noted that Bahrain has built a comprehensive legislative and judicial framework aligned with the UN Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime and its protocols, as well as relevant international conventions and standards. The Minister welcomed the international recognition of Bahrain's human rights records in this area, particularly in its commitment to the rule of law and protection of vulnerable groups from all forms of exploitation. He highlighted Bahrain's pioneering initiatives, such as the establishment of the region's first specialized prosecution and court for human trafficking cases and the launch of the Center to Support and Protect Migrant Workers. Dr. Zayan expressed gratitude to the members of the National Committee to combat trafficking in person, commending their dedication and coordination with the Ministries of Interior, Foreign Affairs, Justice, Labor Information, and the Labor Market Regulatory Authority. He also acknowledged the collaboration with the legislative and judicial authorities, civil society organizations, diplomatic missions, and international and regional organizations. He emphasized Bahrain's commitment to strengthening its national response to trafficking through modern legislation and strategic measures based on justice, transparency, and fairness. On the occasion of the World Day Against Trafficking in Person, the Minister of Legal Affairs and Acting Minister of Labor, Yusuf Khalaf, affirmed that Bahrain, under the leadership of His Majesty the King, with the directive of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, continues to consolidate its advanced position in combating trafficking in person. Khalaf stated that promoting human rights and continuing to combat all forms of trafficking in person represents a fundamental pillar of Bahrain's approach, a policy adopted by the government based on promoting the values of justice. He noted that national efforts in this area are ongoing to include legal procedures and the development of preventive initiatives in the labor market. The minister also highlighted the importance of continuing to enhance the efficiency of advisory services and employing modern technology to support monitoring and response mechanism. He praised the role of the relevant authorities in combating trafficking in person and efforts made by Bahrain in supporting victims and providing an environment that guarantees their protection and empowerment.
On the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons, Bahrain affirms its unwavering commitment to combating this crime within a comprehensive, humanitarian approach led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. Thanks to these efforts, Bahrain maintains its Tier 1 status in the U.S. State Department's Trafficking in Persons report. The Interior Ministry continues its national efforts through a comprehensive strategy focused on prevention, protection, and rapid response. During the first half of 2025, the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Directorate initiated 19 cases and 23 victims. The National Committee to Combat Trafficking in Persons, headed by the Labour Market Regulatory Authority, continues to coordinate efforts with local and international bodies, most notably the International Organization for Migration. With its humanitarian approach and effective institutions, Bahrain remains a leading model in protecting human dignity and combating trafficking in persons.
The General Directorate of Crime Detection and Forensic Evidence held a workshop attended by specialists in Bahrain titled "The Kingdom of Bahrain's Effort to Combat Human Trafficking, Maintaining its Leading Position for 7 Consecutive Years" in the U.S. State Department report. This workshop is part of the international efforts to combat this crime and coincides with the World Against Trafficking in Persons for the year 2025. More in this report.
On the occasion of the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons, the General Directorate of Crime Detection and Forensic Evidence held a workshop attended by specialists from the Kingdom of Bahrain under the title "The Kingdom of Bahrain's Effort to Combat Human Trafficking, Maintaining its Leading Position for 7 Consecutive Years" in the U.S. State Department report. The workshop brought together representatives from various official and civil society bodies, where participants discussed ways to enhance coordination and cooperation between the relevant institutions. They reviewed the most prominent initiatives and legislation implemented to combat this crime and protect victims, in addition to ongoing judicial, parliamentary, and humanitarian efforts, as well as international partnerships that support Bahrain's vision in combating human trafficking and establishing the values of human rights and criminal justice. The workshop emphasized the importance of continuing to unite efforts and exchange experiences to combat this cross-border crime, reflecting the Kingdom's commitment to its authentic culture and humanitarian principles.
The Minister of Tourism, Fatma Sarifi, yesterday conducted an inspection visit to the site of Bahrain Marina project, where she reviewed the progress of work across various components of the project. The Minister emphasized that Bahrain Marina represents an important addition to the Kingdom's tourism infrastructure and contributes to diversifying entertainment and investment offering. Sarifi noted that the project, which has been received the Golden License, serves as a model for investment in the tourism sector and is among Bahrain's strategic developments. She highlighted the government's strong focus on the project that enhance the investment environment, attracts new partnership, and create promising opportunities for citizens, in addition to advancing economic development. She added that Bahrain Marina is one of the primary projects aligned with marine front activities, a key pillar of the tourism strategy 2022-2026. The Minister also emphasized the importance of strengthening collaboration with partners in both the public and private sectors to ensure the sustainability and integration of tourism projects. The Minister of Youth Affairs, Rawan Tawfiq, yesterday chaired of the meeting of the Youth Empowerment Committee in the public and private sectors held at Youth City 2030. Tawfiqi affirmed that empowering Bahraini youth in various sectors is a key focus of the National Strategy for Youth Empowerment, which enhances national youth competence and increases their active participation in comprehensive development. She noted that the committee is an important national coordination platform for integrating institutional efforts and achieving a tangible positive impact in youth empowerment. The minister affirmed that the committee is working to establish an institutional and sustainable approach to youth empowerment by launching specific initiatives and designing programs based on their needs and future aspiration. She added that the committee is committed to providing a supportive and stimulating environment for Bahraini youth. The meeting followed up on the implementation of previous discussion issued ways to enhance cooperation with national entities related to joint initiatives and programs and the latest developments in Youth City 2030. In addition to the meeting, the committee members toured Youth City and visited training centers and workshops. The Arab Basketball Championship for national teams held at the Khalifa Sports Hall yesterday witnessed a high-level official presence led by the Vice President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Ali Al Khalifa. The attendees interacted with the matches, which included strong competition, and praised the kingdom's outstanding organization of the championship. They also appreciated the efforts of the Bahrain Basketball Association and the organizing committee, which reflects the kingdom's high status in hosting continental and Arab championships. The first Deputy Chairman of the Shura Council and head of Bahrain's Parliamentary Division delegation, Jamal Fakhro, participated in the briefing session for Speakers of Parliament on the UN 80 Reform Initiative as part of the 6th World Conference of Speakers of Parliament. The session highlighted the UN Reform Initiative, which came in the context of urgent need to modernize the multilateral system to keep pace with the new global reality and enhance transparency, effectiveness, and equitable representation within UN institutions. Participants in the session addressed the initiative's central objectives and discussed the importance of integrating parliaments into the initiative implementation process. The session highlighted the need for profound institutional reforms, including a review of Security Council membership and enhancing transparency and accountability within the UN system. Bahrain's Parliamentary Division delegation met with the Deputy Speaker of Iraq's Council of Representatives. The first Deputy Speaker of the Shura Council, Jamal Fakhro, emphasized that cooperation and joint parliamentary work between Bahrain and Iraq is a model of constructive cooperation and fraternal integration between the two countries. The meeting also emphasized the commitment to strengthening parliamentary coordination and unifying positions to serve common interests. The first Deputy Speaker of the Representative Council and member of the Parliamentary Division delegation, Abdel Salman, participated in the panel discussion as part of the 6th World Conference of Speakers of Parliament titled Women and Youth Participation in Parliament in a Time of Polarization and Adversity. Salman called for strengthening constitutional, legal and political guarantees for the participation of women and youth in parliaments around the world. He emphasized that Bahrain, under the leadership of His Majesty the King, has achieved pioneering step in empowering women and youth through a constitutional and legal framework that supports their rights and their active participation in public life. He stated that Bahrain's experience represents a comprehensive model in combining political empowerment and institutional development. The Parliamentary Division's delegation participated in a panel discussion entitled Innovation for a Peaceful Future and Formulating New Solutions for the Turbulent World as part of the 6th Global Conference of Speakers of Parliament held in Geneva. Shura Council member Dr. Bassam El Ben Mohammed reviewed the Kingdom's qualitative achievements in the legislative environment, supporting peaceful innovation and digital transformation. He affirmed that Bahrain has established an integrated national system that supports innovation and governance, promotes digital transparency, and opens the way for young people and civil society to contribute effectively to decision-making and keep pace with the changes of the time. Continuing its operational success, Bahrain International Airport records outstanding results that confirms its position as a leading regional hub for air traffic and cargo. The Ministry of Transportation and Telecommunication revealed that more than 4 million passengers were recorded in the first half of this year, along with notable activity in air cargo. More in this report.
In an achievement that reflects the efficiency of the Kingdom of Bahrain's aviation infrastructure, Bahrain International Airport recorded remarkable growth in passenger traffic, flights and cargo during the first half of this year, according to the latest official data from the Ministry of Transportation and Telecommunications. The airport welcomed more than 4 million passengers in just 6 months, a clear indication of the recovery of the aviation sector and the return of momentum to travel to and from the Kingdom of Bahrain. This strong performance reflects the growing confidence in Bahrain's airport as a leading regional hub and gateway between East and West, and highlights the effectiveness of the Kingdom's operational and investment plans and the air transport sector. The Ministry of Transportation and Telecommunications continues to develop services and enhance the airport's operational efficiency, in line with the rapid growth in air traffic and serving the objectives of Bahrain's economic vision.
His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco delivered a royal speech to the Moroccan people on the occasion of the 26th anniversary of His Majesty's accession to the throne. The Moroccan monarch affirmed that Throne Day is an annual occasion to renew the bonds of mutual alliance and feelings of loyalty and solidarity between the throne and the people. He explained that Morocco has been able, since his accession to the throne, to achieve a rising developmental trajectory, noting that the Moroccan economy is witnessing a significant industrial revival, during which exports have doubled since 2014, particularly in the sectors of automotive, aviation and renewable energies. Bahrain and Morocco shares close fraternal relations reflected in many joint files between the two countries, including those related to political affairs, which has been achieved through strengthening strategic partnership, as well as solidarity and cooperation between the two governments, the two brotherly countries. More in this report.
Between Manama and Rabat, decades of solidarity and milestones marked by the will of the leaders and their peoples. These milestones are evidence of the solid foundations upon which relations between Bahrain and Morocco were built. Since 1999, with the rise of the two brotherly monarchs, a new phase has begun, built on the legacy of the past. The frameworks of the strategic partnership have been strengthened, and ties of solidarity have been deepened in various fields, particularly in political affairs. The two countries have been committed to protecting each other's interests, as evidenced by numerous regional and international stances and forums. When the wise visions of the two leaders converge, all actions taken by their governments flow within the context of their visions. As a confirmation by Bahrain of the importance of Morocco, its unity, and its crucial issues, the opening of the Consulate General of the Bahrain in the city of Al Ayoun in the Moroccan Sahara came within the framework of affirming the sovereignty of Morocco and its national and territorial unity, so that Morocco remains united with its mountains, sea, and desert. The shared legacy of Bahraini-Moroccan relations and the foundations upon which they were built confirm that a single, shared destiny has been and will remain the starting point for all steps taken.